it's been a long time coming. I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while, and I started with my Instagram, and I just kept saying, oh, I'll do it when this, I'll do it when that, and here we are almost a year later. I'm Kylie, by the way, from MyMakeupBar on Instagram, and basically I just do makeup of the days and share what I'm putting on my face with you guys and things that I love. And I'm really excited because today the new MAC Next to Nothing came out, and I got the fluid illuminator and the powder, which I'm super excited about both, and the brushes that came with them. So I'm just gonna do kind of a first impressions and see how they look. Okay, so back to the MAC Next to Nothing release. I've got the Next to Nothing Face Color Fluid Illuminator Tint and the pressed powder. So the camera died the other day when I was making my very first video, but I'm not letting it discourage me, so let's move on. I do have the rest of my eyeshadow and my lipstick on. I decided just to do just the face, so this will be just about this specific products. So I'm going to put a little on the back of my hand, and it looks like it's not very runny. I mean, it's definitely not as thick as some foundations, but it's not as thin to me as like the Lancome Nude Miracle. I, for some reason, expected it to be a lot thinner consistency. So I'm just blending this in. As you can see, it does not cover up any redness or imperfections completely. This is basically just an illuminator, like it says. It's got a tint. You know what this actually reminds me of? Way back in the day, probably 5 to 9 years ago. I don't know where I got those numbers, but it seems right. They used to have the tinted moisturizer, and it looked like the Face and Body, but I think when they discontinued it, that's when they came out with Face and Body, so it's been a hot minute. But I love the finish of this because it is very your skin but better, and I love those types of looks. I'm blending this in with the MAC 141S. It's the new brush that they just released with this line. Okay, so basically it did not cover all my imperfections. I've got some texture here on my cheekbone, some redness around my nose. But what I love about this is that you can have freckles and it's not gonna make you look like you're trying to cover up these splotches. You know, it doesn't look dirty. So I think that's the right word I want to use. Okay. It is a very healthy, glowy look. I don't know if that's coming off on the camera, but okay. So then I'm going to take the Next to Nothing powder. This is in the shade Light. Sorry, this was in Light Plus. They didn't have Light at our MAC store. I don't know why, but that's okay because it seems to be pretty perfect. So then I'm going to set it with the powder in this 140S brush. And I'm just going to kind of pat it. This powder is very illuminating also, and I think that's perfect for summer. Something light but illuminating. Don't you agree? Guys, this is my first video, so please be nice, and I accept all types of constructive criticism. So, okay, so I just got done setting that, and I wanted to do the rest of my face just to see kind of how it all stays when you blend your contour and all that. So I'm going to take my Makeup Geek. Ooh. I've got, let me tell you the names I'm using. Love Triangle, which is a warm porcelain, and Breakup, which is the cool porcelain. And I kind of use one for contour and one for bronzer, so that's what we're going to do. Let me just I'm going to take my MAC 168. This is so old, but I love it. I'm just kind of mixing them both. And if you're not careful, they can come off kind of splotchy. That's, I think, one of the reasons why I don't really wear them that often, but they are really nice powders once you get them blended out. But this foundation is not budging, so that's nice. I don't even know if I can call it a foundation. Face illuminator. I'm just doing a simple contour. I don't need anything like crazy razor sharp across my face. I'm just trying to do like a day-to-day type of look, because that's what this channel is going to be about. It's just going to be about simple, like, day-to-day looks. I'm a basic girl. I'm an average girl. Like, that's the kind of looks I want. Okay. So I'm going to take my banana powder. Actually, this is the MyMakeupBar yellow powder. My NYX, I ran out of it, so I just depotted my MyMakeupBar powder and put it in here because I like this compact more. But it's basically a powder concealer and I love it. Just using it to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my Visart. These are kind of hard to open sometimes. This is the Warm Mattes. And I'm just going to go underneath my... Sorry, I should show you. I'm taking these two and this one, and I'm just going to go underneath. Smoke that out a little bit more. I love this palette. It's absolutely beautiful. We'll get into that another time though. Okay, so then I always do my highlighter first and then put blush on. So we're going to use the highlighter in the shade Strawberry Shortcake. I don't know if you guys have tried these, but I hate that I love them so much. I wasn't sure if this was going to be too dark, but it's not. So you can still see the texture on my cheekbone, but it's not horrible. Add a little to my temples. I love that the foundation or the face illuminator is not moving. It doesn't feel tacky at all. It's not drying. It really just looks like your skin but better. I love that about this. And I'm just going to put on a little blush. I got my Charlotte Tilbury Sex on Fire. I love this blush. Okay. Dang, I think that's it. I really think that I'm going to love this for summer. I already love it. This is the third time I've worn it since I tried to do that video, and it's just so natural and glowy. I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. If you've tried it, I want to know in the comments what you think. And I've had a lot of people ask me if they're oily skin, do they think that, do I think that it would be okay? And I do. I honestly think that this, it just kind of sinks right into your skin, and yeah, I'm normal to dry, so it definitely works for me. It's not trying to hide my freckles, which is like a huge thing because that's just not a good situation. But it doesn't draw attention to my lines. I squint a lot. I don't know why I do that, but so I've got some lines here and my smile lines. I feel like it does blend your pores, the powder, So that's really nice. Overall, I definitely think that I'm going to be wearing this a lot, and not just for the summer, probably all year long, every single day of the week. My other foundations better move over because this just happened. But anyways, I love these brushes too. Yeah, it's amazing. I've been waiting, since I saw the sneak peeks, I've been waiting for this to come out, and I'm so excited that it's everything that I had anticipated it to be. There's nothing better than wanting something so badly, and like, you know, you're building up all the anticipation and what you expect it to be, and if it's everything you expect it to be, then it's just even better. So that's what MAC Next to Nothing is to me. It's amazing. So all right, guys, well, any recommendations, any palettes you want to see, all of that, that's what I'm here for. So please check out my Instagram, MyMakeupBar. If you didn't already follow me there, please check me out. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.